I'm going to take you to my 10 by 12 Harbor Freight greenhouse we bought last year. Let's go. The Harbor Freight greenhouse, as you can see, is pretty big. And I wanted to say something before we actually go in. I'll show you this. When we were putting up our greenhouse last year, well, my husband, he took like 4 days, and we watched YouTube channels, and the people suggested, well, one person suggested on there that when he got his Harbor Freight greenhouse, he put the panels in, he left to go to a hardware store, and when he came back, the panels were all blown over the yard. So he suggested drilling a hole through the plastic and the bars, and it stabilized it, and we've had it for 1 year, and we didn't lose one panel. And I'll show you over here. Coming in, don't mind the mess. We're getting ready for spring. But before we go in, as you see that we have this, it's a, what is it called? Metal tape. And they use it actually in HVAC, right, honey? So they use this in HVAC, and it said, the one guy said that he noticed moisture coming through the panels, so he said to tape the top and the bottom of the panels, the openings, and that it stopped it from having moisture come through. I did notice, though, we did have some moisture, and if you look here, we had some moisture come through, and on his, he had a lot of yellowing. So I don't know how we missed out or how it happened, but for the most part, nothing else has come through. But here we are in the greenhouse, and now our greenhouse is pretty big. Well, I'm a small person, so that could be another reason why it looks bigger to me. But it's 10 by 12. I got it from Harbor Freight for, I'm going to say, like under $600. I think even cheaper than that because we had a coupon. But anyway, watching YouTube channels of people who bought the same one, found some things didn't work, and they enhanced it. So we took their ideas, thank you, and we did the same thing. And if you can see, there's crossbars in every corner, and that actually helped it to stay stable because it was a little bit unstable. I wouldn't say a whole bunch, but it is just aluminum structure and just plastic panels. So that made it a bunch more sturdy. We also, not that you have to do it, but we put lights that were solar, and so when we come in at night, it helps to keep it a little bit light in here, and we don't have to use electric because we don't have electric in here. Now, I wouldn't say, well, this is obviously not, I'm not a professional, my husband's not a professional. We only wanted to do it because we like gardening. We learned from our grandparents, and it's a cozy, comfy feeling. And we also think it's good to teach the kids, the grandkids. So our children are all grown up now. We have 5 grown children, and only one of them actually loves gardening. And he will make his own seeds from his plants that the stuff he used last year. He'll make tomatoes, and he'll take out the seeds, he'll dry them, and he does all that. We're not even that far, so he's really good at that. Now our grandson, he's only 7, and he loves gardening, so we'll go with it. We thought this was a great project, something great for our family. So if you're thinking that, I'm sure time to time I'll put up more greenhouse videos, but I just want to state that we didn't get what is that called, honey, endorsed, or nobody asked us to say this. We just thought, hey, you know what, we watched all those YouTube videos last year to put it up, we might as well put one up ourselves and say, here, it's a year later. We're also in April. That's when we put it up last year. We had great success. Our plants actually, they did really good last year. Me and my grandson, we made so many plants that we gave them away to neighbors and friends and family. They saved a lot of money. When you go to like Home Depot or Lowe's and you're going to buy these plants, they can get pretty costly. We would probably spend maybe $60 to $80, and you know, that adds up over a period of time. So then I thought to myself, you know, if all the family, friends, everybody we knew did the same thing, that's going to be hundreds and hundreds of dollars. And we thought, you know what? There's nothing to put these seeds together. You know, you get seeds pretty cheap, and it's something that we do. The grandchildren love it, and then we go driving around in the end of May, and we start dropping them off, and then they put them in their gardens, and then, you know, the kids get to see that you have an abundance from something very little. So anyway, I wanted to also say that from time to time I'll probably make a video of how, you know, the plants are going. We didn't do them all. We're gonna do them probably throughout the whole week. And like I said, we're not a professional by any means. We're learning. So if you're learning, you can learn right along with us. And I just wanted to say, that's our greenhouse. That's our Harbor Freight greenhouse. And if there's anything else anybody would want to know, just write it below and I'll get back to you. And remember to subscribe, push the red button, and we'll see you next time.